What is happening in Haiti and why? To understand, we must first look back to July 2021, when President Jovenel Moïse was assassinated. The political landscape of Haiti took a tragic turn in July 2021 with the assassination of democratically elected President Jovenel Moïse. This shocking event left a gaping power vacuum in its wake, which was soon filled by Prime Minister Ariel Henry. Despite the tumultuous circumstances, Henry's assumption of power was backed by several nations, including the United States. This transition, however, was not without its challenges. The assassination had shattered the political stability of the country, leaving many in shock and uncertainty. The sudden absence of a national leader led to a scramble for power, as various factions sought to establish their authority. In the midst of this chaos, Prime Minister Ariel Henry stepped in to take the reins of leadership. His assumption of power was not universally accepted within Haiti, but the backing of several international entities, including the US, gave him a significant leg up in his bid to stabilize the nation. However, the road ahead was far from smooth. The assassination of President Moïse had opened a Pandora's box of political strife and unrest, with the country's future hanging in the balance. The tumultuous aftermath of this event would set the stage for the crisis that Haiti is currently grappling with. As we delve deeper into the complexities of Haiti's current situation, it's vital to remember that these issues did not arise in isolation. They are the ripple effects of a single pivotal event, the assassination of President Jovenel Moïse. It was this event that set off a chain of events, like dominoes falling one after the other, that would plunge Haiti into its current crisis. In the aftermath of the assassination, Haiti failed to hold scheduled elections multiple times. The nation was caught in a whirlpool of uncertainty and chaos. Prime Minister Henry, who assumed power after the assassination of President Moïse, cited logistical problems and escalating violence as reasons for the postponement. The chorus of frustration grew louder with each delay, as the people's desire for democratic governance clashed with the harsh realities of the situation on the ground. In the midst of this turmoil, protests became a common sight on the streets of Haiti. The public outcry was a clear indication of the people's dissatisfaction with the status quo. They questioned the legitimacy of the reasons given for the delays, and their voices echoed through the streets, demanding change. Yet their calls seemed to fall on deaf ears. The postponement of elections wasn't just a matter of administrative hiccups. It was a manifestation of the power vacuum that had been created in the wake of President Moïse's assassination. As the country descended into a deeper state of lawlessness, the postponement only served to fuel the existing discontent among the public. Then came the announcement that sent shockwaves through the nation. Elections were to be postponed yet again, this time until 2025. This news was met with a mix of incredulity and anger. The citizens of Haiti had been yearning for a return to democratic normalcy, but the postponement seemed to push that possibility even further into the future. The implications of this decision were far-reaching. It wasn't just about the denial of basic democratic rights or the further entrenchment of interim leadership. It was a catalyst that sparked an escalation of violence, as armed groups that were already active in the capital, Port-au-Prince, dialed up their activities. The postponement of elections was a catalyst for an escalation of violence in Haiti. It served as a grim reminder of the fragile state of the nation's democracy and the increasingly perilous situation faced by its citizens. As we delve deeper into the rise of armed groups in the next scene, we'll see just how this failure to hold elections has contributed to the current state of affairs in Haiti. In the absence of a strong government, armed groups have risen to power. This power vacuum has been filled by the rise of paramilitary organizations and rogue police officers posing as community leaders. These groups have seized control of significant parts of Port-au-Prince, the capital city, and are believed to be responsible for the escalation in violence since the assassination of President Moïse. These armed groups have existed in Haiti even before the assassination, serving politicians by executing their dark bidding. This included a range of activities from intimidating the opposition to manipulating votes. However, with the dwindling number of elected officials, many of these rebel forces have resorted to excessively violent acts, asserting their dominance over at least 80% of the capital, according to United Nations estimates. The Uppsala Conflict Data Program at Uppsala University in Sweden indicates that these groups have significantly contributed to the rise in killings, kidnappings, and rapes since Moïse's demise. A report from the United Nations released in January revealed that more than 8,400 people were killed, injured, or kidnapped in 2023, marking a staggering 122% increase from the previous year. These armed groups are not just causing chaos and pain, they are also strategically attacking key institutions in the country. Airports, police stations, seaports, the central bank, and the national soccer stadium have all been targeted. The situation escalated dramatically when the country's two main prisons were raided, leading to the escape of about 4,000 prisoners. Many of these armed groups claim to be community organizations carrying out essential work in underprivileged neighborhoods. Yet, they have been accused of violence, and in some cases, even murder. A prime example is G9, led by a former elite police officer, Jimmy Cherizier, also known as Barbecue. He has become the public face of the unrest, claiming responsibility for various attacks on public institutions and calling his campaign an armed revolution. The rise of armed groups has resulted in a significant increase in violence and instability in Haiti. These armed groups, fueled by power and control, continue to contribute to the deteriorating situation in the nation, leaving the citizens of Haiti in an ongoing state of fear and uncertainty. Haiti's political crisis is compounded by a severe humanitarian crisis. Haiti, a nation already grappling with political instability, has also had to weather the fury of Mother Nature. The earthquake in 2010, one of the most devastating in history, claimed the lives of around 220,000 people and left 1.5 million homeless. Many of these people are still living in poorly constructed and exposed housing, their lives hanging by a thread. Unfortunately, the seismic activity did not stop there. More earthquakes, hurricanes, and floods have followed, further hampering efforts to rebuild. These natural disasters have not just wreaked havoc on the country's infrastructure but also shattered a sense of national unity. This has made the reconstruction process a battleground, with various groups vying to control the billions of dollars flowing into the country for rebuilding efforts. But adding fuel to the fire, the surge of violence in the capital, Port-au-Prince, has forced thousands to flee their homes. In just 1 week, an estimated 15,000 people were displaced, echoing the exodus that has been ongoing for over a year. One woman told NBC News that she was hiding in a church with her 3 children and another family with 8 children, their lives uprooted due to the swell of violence. The United Nations estimates that around 160,000 people have left Port-au-Prince in the past few months alone. These are not just numbers, but real people, with real lives, caught in the crossfire of a country in turmoil. The combination of political instability and natural disasters has led to a severe humanitarian crisis in Haiti. The resilience of the Haitian people is being tested to its very limits as they face the dual challenges of political upheaval and natural catastrophe. As the world watches, the question remains, how will Haiti weather this perfect storm? So, where does Haiti go from here? In the face of escalating violence and political instability, the future of Haiti is perched on a tightrope of uncertainty. Could the nation find its way back to a democratic path through successful future elections? That's a question only time can answer. Prime Minister Henry's promise to hold elections in 2025 offers a glimmer of hope. Yet the repeated postponements and the current climate of fear and intimidation cast a long shadow over the prospects of a free and fair election. Simultaneously, the threat of escalating violence looms large. The armed groups that have seized control of a significant portion of the capital continue to flex their muscle. Their increasing audacity, as evidenced by the attacks on public institutions and the prison break, suggest a potential for further escalation. Unless there is a concerted effort to disarm these groups and restore law and order, Haiti may find itself spiraling further into chaos. Meanwhile, the humanitarian crisis continues to worsen. Natural disasters, a legacy of the devastating 2010 earthquake, continue to batter the nation. The need for rebuilding infrastructure and providing shelter to the homeless remains a pressing concern. Yet, the rampant violence and political instability have hindered efforts to rebuild and recover. Moreover, the displacement of people from Port-au-Prince and the increase in killings, kidnappings, and rapes paint a grim picture of the human suffering that the country is enduring. The international community, while providing aid, will need to step up its efforts to address the humanitarian crisis and help restore stability. Yet, amidst the gloom, there is the indomitable spirit of the Haitian people. Their resilience and their yearning for a peaceful and prosperous Haiti could be the beacon that guides the nation out of these troubled waters. The future of Haiti is uncertain, but what is clear is that the current crisis is a result of a complex mix of political instability, violence, and natural disasters.